Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Makeup Monday. Today's video is going to be my very first truly fall inspired makeup tutorial. I wanted to kick off the fall season, the fall tutorials with a lip color because if you watch me, I am a nude lip color girl through and through, and I told myself that I was going to push myself a lot this year and really play with colors. And so today we have the official first berry toned lip color with a nice cool toned eyeshadow or eye look. I'm using the Stone Cold Fox palette by Colourpop. I know it's not new news, but it is new to my collection, so I wanted to play with it. Also, you guys did recommend for me to use this on my Instagram. If you guys are not following me there, make sure you follow me. So that is it for today's makeup tutorial for Makeup Monday. Very, very fall appropriate if you ask me. So I hope you guys enjoy the look. Make sure to grab your cafecito and let's start with today's Makeup Monday fall look. Okay, let's start. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer. This has just been my absolute go-to. You know that if you've been watching every Makeup Monday. If you haven't missed one, shout out to you. You are the real MVP. We're going to lay that down, let it get tacky, and then we're going to move on to eyeshadow, which is the best part of Makeup Monday. Am I right? For the palette today, I am using the Stone Cold Fox palette by Colourpop. The shade that I'm pointing at here, which I'm sorry the glare is a little obnoxious, it is the shade Luxe. This is a matte vanilla shade. And again, if you've been watching this, you know that this shade will always go underneath the brow bone for me. It just cleans up underneath the brows. Next, we're going to take the shade Fickle Fate. Now, this is a gorgeous, like, cool tone brown. I do wish this shade was a little bit deeper. Otherwise, I would have gone with, like, Drama Mama. But I didn't know this was my first time playing with this palette. And we are going for a halo eye. So a halo eye, sandwich eye, whatever you want to call it. It's literally what it sounds like, a sandwich. What's in the middle? The good stuff, right? So we're laying down the darkest shades in the inner and outer corner, just like I'm doing here. And then I'm going to go in with a flat brush. I don't know where this brush is from. I think this is by like Beauty Creations or something like that. And I'm diffusing the edges. This is going to create a soft effect, and it's just going to prep the eyes for the next shadow that we're going to play with. Just very softly blending the edges. Now I'm going to go in with Quarry Days. Girl, English isn't my first language, okay? So don't judge. But I'm taking this like soft brown shade. Remember, the majority of this palette is more leaning towards a cool tone. So I'm only going to use these two shades to blend out the edges and just really working with them. Now, it did take me a while to film, but yeah, the shadow at this point, or the primer at this point, had kind of worn down. I am going to go now and cut the crease. Again, we're going for a halo eye. I wish I would have done it a little bit different. I wish I wouldn't have done a cut crease because I feel like at the end of the look, this looked like a half cut crease, which is not the goal. I took a white primer and I laid it down after I cut half of the eye for that halo look. And before I go in with the shadow, I do want to apply a little bit of glitter glue. It's just my preference. Now, the shade that we ended up using is called Baby Doll, but I did mix a little bit of Knee Sky. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I just mixed those two shades because I felt like I needed that extra pop and I wasn't getting it. So what I did is I went in with the Metalist Sparkling Foiled Pigment in the shade Hollow Mulberry, and it just has the most beautiful berry undertones, and it really created and tied with like the berry lips that we ended up going for at the end. Once you've laid the color on the lid, which again is the best part of the sandwich, then you want to go back with the colors that you used onto the crease and just blend the edges very softly. It's up to you how wide you leave it. I like to leave it pretty wide because I do have more of a round shaped eye, and I just go back with the same brushes and I soften up the edges again. Just blending is the key to any look. I'm going to take the Rapper brush. It's a small detailed pencil brush, and I'm going back with the shade Fickle Fate, and I mix a little bit of Cult Classic, and as you can see here, I just cleaned up the crease and it just looks so beautiful. It gives you the crisp, clean, super nice edge. It just looks delicious, and this brush is something you need, you guys, not even joking. I am going to take a gel eyeliner by the brand Pretty Vulgar. Maybelline has a really good one for a really affordable price. I've just been really into gel eyeliner and really like diffusing it and smoking it out. You can totally skip out on the gel eyeliner and it'll still look so beautiful. I did go back with a pencil brush, and then I mixed a little bit of Rock Bottom and Drama Mama. It's one of the darkest shades in the palette. I have the palette right here next to me because, girl, I do not remember the names. And I ended up just diffusing the edges of the gel eyeliner. And then for lashes, these are the Salon Perfect Light and Fluffy. They're really pretty and long. Now for the face, I wanted to create a smooth and dewy base, so I need to make sure that the skin is flawless, the pores are minimized, and the skin is thriving. So for that, I'm taking the Professional by Benefit and just applying it to the T-zone. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus Coconut Setting Spray, and I get my sponge nice and damp, and I just run that out all over the skin. This is going to give you that like glow from within, like your skin is like juicy and replenished. And then for foundation, I mix the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth with the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It's foundation. These two, oh my gosh, they are a match made in heaven. I did go so crazy with my foundation because I pumped way too much, and then I didn't want to be wasteful and throw away the foundation, which I ended up getting rid of so much because I put so much on my skin. Like, if you watch me, you know that I never apply this much foundation. Like, yes, I am a full coverage girl, but this was too much even for me. But you know what, sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. I ended up dragging that down all the way, girl, all the way down. For my concealer, I went with this one by One Size Beauty. It is a really nice concealer. It's creamy, it's a little bit dewy, it just really moisturizes the skin, and it's medium to full coverage. Not that I needed it, let's be honest here. But for the setting powder, again, I wanted something that was just really going to let the skin breathe, give you that like dewy, luminous glow from within, and the e.l.f. Halo setting powder does that for you. Let me put you on this, sis. This is such a good powder at such an affordable price. For the bronzer, I wanted something that was going to give my skin, again, that from like lit from within, the glow from within. And this one is probably one of my favorite ones. It is the Pure Cosmetics bronzer. It's a little bit silky, not glossy, but not matte. It just has such a beautiful finish, and it adds such beautiful warmth to the skin. I went with a berry toned blush because I really wanted to tie with the eyes and to the lips, and this blush was chef's kiss. Now I did go back with a little sponge and I just cleaned up underneath the cheeks because sometimes I get a little blush happy. Now for the highlight, I wanted something juicy and icy. This is the Mikayla X Glamlite highlight. The formula on this, like, please can you guys release a highlighter that is for brown biscuits, deeper brown biscuits, because I'm telling you the formula on this is amazing. It makes your skin glow without the glitter. It just looks so pretty. If you have texture skin, this is a formula that you need. It's just a little too light for me, but I still love it. I just can't get enough of it. I don't use it because I don't want to use it up. I believe they're coming back in stock, and then we just set the skin with the Catrice Dewy Setting Spray. 20,000 swatches later. Okay, not that many, but I could not believe that I did not have a berry colored lipstick in my collection. I didn't want anything too deep. I didn't want anything too pink. I wanted like the perfect berry lip color. And let me tell you really quickly what I ended up doing. So I actually used this lip liner that I found by L.A Colors. It's called Figi, and it's like the perfect like burgundy. And then I used the Pixie and Louise Rowe lip palette that I've had for a while. Like I was literally gonna get rid of this because I was like, I will never use this. And I just used this all over the lip, and then I added a little bit of this on the center. And it is the perfect, I don't have anything on my lips. Yeah. It is the perfect like berry toned lip color that I feel like goes perfect with the eyes. And then I also added some of the lip liner to the waterline. But this is it. This is the final look for Makeup Monday. What do you guys think? A quick little thought and quick little review on the Colourpop. I know this is like old and I'm not new to this, but I just got my hands on it. The Stone Cold Fox palette. I think it's really beautiful. I wish the shades were a little bit more pigmented though. I feel like they aren't as like bam as other Colourpop palettes. I do have the new palettes coming to my house any day now. The, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now, but it's the brand, it's a Mood palette. So yeah, I am really happy with the way the eyes turned out. I think the waterline really ties really nicely with the lips. So if you guys recreate this look, definitely tag me on my Instagram so I can repost you and show you some love. Other than that, thank you for joining me today for Makeup Monday. Have an amazing day, nights, or whatever time you are watching this. Stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!